Well, it's Pride Month, everybody. Aren't you thrilled? I know I am. I'm so excited for all of my childhood memories to be transformed into queer icons. Yes, that's exactly what I asked for, and I know it's what you asked for too. Except not. And that's exactly what they're doing with everything from Pizza Hut to Wonder Woman at this point. I don't get it, guys. But this is what corporations do, and this is what we have to live with today. So all we can do is report on it. All right. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator, and I've got Overmind, a science fiction graphic novel out on Kickstarter right now. If you are sick of woke entertainment and you wished you had comics like Wonder Woman back in the day that were awesome action adventure, cool world building, awesome characters, we're delivering that to you. DC Comics won't do it anymore. DC Comics is all about pushing their agenda, and we're trying to push back by actually doing something about it, creating something, and not just complaining about it on the internet. So I actually have like the second most definitive Wonder Woman artist to George Perez. I couldn't get George Perez. He's no longer with us, sadly. Aaron Lopresti, who drew the cover for this, he did an amazing job with Wonder Woman. He did an amazing job with Ayla Rin, my character, as well. As you can see, it's resonating very well. We were already at $15,000. So thank you, everybody who's supported so far. And everybody else, that link is in the description below to the Kickstarter. Please support what we're doing here. It's imperative to change culture that we actually get this kind of stuff going. All right. Story of the day. Wonder Woman actress Lynda Carter, yes, claims Wonder Woman is a queer and trans icon. Of course, she made a flurry of tweets for Pride Month, like everybody does, as a blue check mark. That's what you have to do. She'll get some golf claps from the LGBTQIA plus community. Yes, yes, all dozens of them on twitter.com. And here's what she says. I didn't write Wonder Woman. Yes, you didn't. And you clearly demonstrate this in the fact that you wrote this tweet. But if you want to argue that she somehow is not a queer or trans icon, then you're not paying attention. Every time someone comes up to me and says Wonder Woman helped them while they were closeted, it reminds me how special the role is. Well, I don't know if you ever watched Wonder Woman, the role she played, but there was none of that in the show. In fact, Wonder Woman was dating Steve Trevor, a male, and she, as a female, like an actual female with I think the term is birthing person these days. We should be careful about that and respect people's genders, right? And she dated him, and that's it. There was no she dating she. There was no she dating them, zer, them, whatever pronoun thing, fake words they use these days. It didn't exist. And in fact, you go back to the Wonder Woman comics, none of this stuff was implied or existed, of course, until the 2000s, in which case all these crazy people took over entertainment and turned Hollywood and comics into just woke disasters all the way around. Lynda Carter wants you to forget that because this is exactly their game plan. Everything's always year zero. Everything is brand new. Everything has always been this way. And to do that, they're trying to erase history. They're trying to erase culture. They're trying to erase everything that made all this stuff wonderful and great back in the day. Now, Wonder Woman did, of course, have degenerate beginnings. I'm not gonna lie about that to you guys. The guy who created it was really into a weird bondage fetish, and so he created this. This was his own fantasy to have a woman to tie him up, to humiliate him. And that's it wasn't about like empowering females and having a strong female lead. It was about this guy wanting to get off to a hot chick dominating him. That's all it was about. And by the way, as much as that's degenerate, and we're not into that sort of thing around these parts, that has nothing to do with LGBTQIA plus. It is in fact a dude with a woman. It's a straight thing. So there is that. But revisionist history is revisionist history. She continues because, of course, you can't just make one tweet on the subject. You have to keep going. Love seeing all the love from LGBTQ plus fans today. What's the plus? What? Okay, never mind. Now here's when I call the ready to fight your homophobic relatives pose. Just kidding. Or am I? Ha 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 ha. Oh, yeah, so stunning and brave this boomer woman is. She's such a boomer on the internet. She's going and posting pictures of herself from when she looked pretty, acting as if it was some sort of, I guess, gay rebellion back in the 70s or whatever, when it wasn't. Everything's revisionist history. Even her own uh, life is revisionist history at this point. And we know it. This is what Hollywood tries to do with every single property. It's disgusting at this point, and it's just insulting to the intelligence of audiences. Wonder Woman never had this implied. Wonder Woman never had this as part of the character. This is all brand new revisionist history in order to push their political agendas. And it's not a coincidence they're doing this with comic characters. The reason they're doing this with comic characters is because these are essentially children's books at the end of the day, and they want to groom children, and that's what it comes down to. All right. Gosh, it's so annoying. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, follow Bounding Into Comics, where I get the source of this beautiful story. I appreciate you guys over at Bounding, and we'll be back soon.